Michigan, 5:11 now as we wake up with traffic moving along fairly smoothly through downtown Grand Rapids. A little light snow in the area and very cold air continuing to hang on. That means some icy spots as you head out the door this morning. Keep that in mind as you head out to work or school. Snow, a couple inches today in the inland areas, a little more right along the lakeshore. And we are tracking more cold air and more snow in the days ahead. Temperatures this morning are holding in the single figures, 7 in Grand Rapids, 8 degrees in Ionia and Big Rapids, Mount Pleasant, also toward Fremont, 5 in Battle Creek, 2 in Jackson. And these readings, by the way, for those of you who are keeping track, are a good 5 to 10 degrees warmer than we were at this point yesterday. Look at this, Mount Pleasant, 13 degrees warmer than at this point yesterday morning. But of course, that's only half the story, right? We've got wind chills still below 0 in a lot of places, so keep that in mind as you head out the door to work or school this morning. And if you're sending the kids out the door to the bus stop, they should certainly be prepared for a very cold start to this Tuesday. Now you can see on Storm Track Live radar, little light snow along and west of US 131, and we're on the northern side of one of those systems that'll be rolling by just through the region, and that will work to enhance some of those snow showers at times. Nothing in terms of any real significant precipitation here in West Michigan. That's reserved for areas off to the east, from southern Pennsylvania down into the Carolinas. We've got winter storm warnings and even a few areas with some significant freezing rain concerns, and then areas back to our west and northwest with wind chill advisories still in place. So close to home, just some light snow today. Temperatures outside that'll make it only into the low 20s this afternoon. Tonight into early tomorrow morning, you see not a lot of additional precipitation moving through. By daybreak tomorrow, some scattered light flurries. By around noon tomorrow, I do think we see another bullseye of snow rolling through, with temperatures outside only in the low teens. Thursday is even colder. In fact, Thursday we'll see highs only in the single figures, lows back below 0, about 10 below early Friday morning. More snow arrives late Friday into Saturday, followed by colder air again, but at least partial sunshine to finish the weekend into early next week. So no sign of any warm air coming our way anytime soon. So Matt Kirkwood's been looking at the latest on ice levels on the lakes, and that's got to have a huge impact, man.
Yeah, a little over a week ago, I looked at this before this latest Arctic air mass moved in, and Lake Michigan was at 34%. We've gone over 130 plus hours of temperatures below the freezing mark, with 2 record low temperatures set in that duration. And right now, Lake Michigan has shot up, as you might imagine, up to around 52% ice coverage. How about total Great Lakes ice coverage? Well, that's really shot up as well. And take a look at that, and you can see that overall we're total Great Lakes, we're looking at almost 80%. We're at 77% now, and you can see how everything has expanded quite a bit in the past week. Now let's compare this to last year. Here we are, total Great Lakes ice coverage, 77%. And look how it's really shot up from just the beginning of the month prior to this latest Arctic air mass, over 23%. And last year, we're really making some headway. Last year, as you recall, the most ice on the Great Lakes since 1979. I think we peaked a little over 90%. And we've closed the gap quite a bit, 77% now. Last year was at 81%, so just a 4% difference there.
Yeah.
And if you saw in the latest 8-day forecast, we don't have a temperature even close to the freezing mark in at least the next 8 days and probably beyond. So we'll take another look at this next week. I would imagine
we'll still be shivering.
You know, and interesting, last summer we didn't hit 90 degrees. Of course, we had colder lake water temperatures, and it'll be interesting to see the projections moving ahead into this upcoming spring and summer season because of the volume of water and because of the cold starting point.
You aren't suggesting it's going to be another cold summer, are you? Is
How would I ever
where you're headed right now, Terry?
Why would I ever want to bum you out like that on Fat Tuesday? You might just have to grab for a pooch.
We may have to go for the pooch case today.
Yes, exactly.
I think you're going to drive me directly into that box.
Yeah. Okay. I'm so desperate. I need a pooch cake. I like the lemon flavor, by the way.
Oh, do you?
Amanda, if you're keeping track out there.